Princess Celestia has been ruling Equestria for more than 1,000 years. She has immense power, able to raise the sun and the moon in the sky. She is deeply respected and admired by her subjects, and yet she rules with a gentle and graceful demeanor. She is wise, soft-spoken, and understanding. She has been the personal mentor to Twilight Sparkle for many years, and Celestia has helped Twilight to become far more than the young unicorn had ever expected to be. Indeed, Princess Celestia has shown herself to be a striving influence for good throughout her reign. But there have been a few moments where Celestia loses some of her composure. When Twilight Sparkle had caused half the town of Ponyville to riot over an enchanted doll, Celestia had shown a brief moment of disappointment with her student. When Chrysalis had revealed herself and explained her plan to take over Canterlot, Celestia stood against her, ready to defend her kingdom. When King Sombra had made his return after his 1,000-year banishment below the ice, Celestia had actually shown some worry about whether he might be able to reclaim the Crystal Empire. However, the moment where Celestia seemed most unlike herself was when Discord had broken free from his stone imprisonment. With Twilight, you could easily argue that Celestia would be disappointed by Twilight's actions. With Chrysalis, you could argue that Celestia was only seeking to defend her kingdom. With Sombra, Celestia did not show any amount of anger, but only worry over the return of an ancient foe. But with Discord, there seems to be more going on here. Celestia had faced Discord in the ancient past and knew about his mannerisms and desires for chaos. She knew the dangers that would come with Discord's return. But Celestia seemed to lose her composure when Discord started to chat with her. Discord had managed to get under her skin right from the start, which makes me wonder about what happened between them in the ancient past. We've always known Celestia to be kind and understanding. Could it be that Discord had managed to deceive Celestia and leave a deep scar on her memories of the past? Even after 1,000 years, Celestia still seems unwilling to give Discord any amount of patience. Now it could be that Celestia knew what Discord would do to Equestria if he was allowed to roam free. And as the ruler of all the land, Celestia would feel that it was her duty to protect the kingdom. But I still feel that there is more going on here than just a desire to defend her subjects. I think there may have been a time long past when Celestia had attempted to show mercy to Discord, and Discord continued to spread his chaos across Equestria anyways. We've always known Celestia to be a wise and gentle soul, but with Discord I can imagine that there is more of a reason for Celestia to be upset with him. Before the time of Discord's 1,000-year stone imprisonment, I can see a situation where Celestia tried to reason with Discord before using the elements of harmony against him. And it would be easy to see Discord betraying any amount of trust given to him. In this case, Celestia chose justice by imprisoning Discord in stone. But there is a very telling moment for Celestia in the 3rd season, when she brings Discord to Ponyville and asks the main 6 to release him. More specifically, she asks Fluttershy to reform him, believing that Discord could actually want to be reformed. Even after all the chaos that Discord had spread both in the modern age and the ancient past, even with all the threat he could pose to Equestria should he be released, Celestia still wanted to show him mercy, but not until she had found a way to help Discord to start having respect for justice. It would have been quite easy for Celestia to leave Discord imprisoned for another 1,000 years, to forget that he had ever posed any threat to the world, to leave him in the garden alone and unloved. But it seems to me that even after all this time, Celestia had still wanted to show mercy to Discord, and was only waiting for the chance that Discord might begin to respect justice. It reminds me of how Celestia handled the return of her younger sister in the first 2 episodes. Princess Luna, or Nightmare Moon, had gone on a rampage and had done her utmost to bring about destruction through eternal night. And once her powers were broken, Celestia would have been well within her rights to bring justice upon Luna's head, banishing her or imprisoning her or some other just reward. But instead she responded with the very kindness that Nightmare Moon had opposed. Princess Celestia gave pardon where none was deserved, Such is mercy. However, we must also remember that justice demands recompense. What good would it be for Celestia to show any mercy to Discord if he never showed any respect for justice? In order for mercy to have any positive effect, there must be a willingness to sacrifice in return. Perhaps Celestia had reached a point where she believed herself unable to help Discord to actually want to be reformed. But when she discovered a chance with Fluttershy, she decided to give Discord that chance. Even though it seems likely that Discord really did not deserve this chance, in the end we see that he was willing to change his ways for the sake of the only friend that he's ever had. Celestia has shown us an inspiring example for balancing both mercy and justice. Even when Twilight loses her sanity and becomes desperate to find a friendship lesson, she enchants her doll so that everyone who looks at it will want to have it. And this ends up causing half the town to riot when they see it. Celestia is quickly able to rectify the situation, and given Twilight's actions, she had every right to enact a punishment. But Twilight immediately shows regret over the whole situation, and is even expecting Celestia to punish her for it. And Celestia, in all her wisdom, decides that she should show mercy to Twilight. She realizes that punishing her now would not help her learn any more of a lesson. I believe justice is appropriate when the outcome is positive learning or increased well-being for society as a whole. Unfortunately, justice is sometimes imposed with neither of these goals. At times, justice only serves to damage the perpetrator on an equal level as the damage caused by his or her crime. One might look at this form of justice as merely vengeance. Mercy, on the other hand, requires a great deal of wisdom. When the relief of mercy accomplishes the goals of positive learning or societal well-being better than justice would, then it is appropriate. Which is why I believe Celestia chose to pardon Luna, and why Celestia was willing to give Discord a chance to reform himself. I applaud the writers for giving us a character like Princess Celestia. She is able to find a balance that meets both justice and mercy in her rule. And that is something that I would honestly like to see more of in the stories of today. What do you think? Is Celestia doing right by showing mercy to those who would seek her destruction? Do you believe that there is more to Celestia than what we have seen thus far? I would like to hear your thoughts about Princess Celestia and the good influence that she spreads to all those under her rule. I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.